really breaks my heart to see a dear old friend go back to the worn out place again. Do you know the sound of a closing door? Have you heard that sound somewhere before? Do you wonder if she knows you anymore? I wrapped your love around me like a chain, but I never was afraid that it would die. You can dance in a hurricane, but only if you're standing in the eye. Or did you learn to walk? Or did you learn to run away from everything you love? And did you think the bottle would ever ease your pain? Did you think that love's a foolish game? Did you find someone else to take the blame? I wrapped your love around me like a chain, but I never was afraid that it would die. You can dance in a hurricane, but only if you're standing in the eye. I am a sturdy soul, and there ain't no shame of lying down in the bed you made. Can you fight the urge to run for another day? You might make it further if you learn to stay. I wrapped your love around me like a chain, but I never was afraid that it would die. You can dance in a hurricane, but only if you're standing in the eye. You can dance in a hurricane, but only if you're standing in the eye.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my weekly challenge. That was Brandi Carlile's The Eye from her album The Firewatcher's Daughter, yet another song that I've long been obsessed with. When I think about covering these songs, part of me wants to wait until I'm better, and the other part of me knows that thinking like this will only delay progress. I can always record the song again in the future. Accepting less than my ultimate standard is a painful process. Thankfully, I'm able to acknowledge the process being made in the moment. I'm noticing dynamic and tonal control in places that I've never had, and also noticing tonal attributes that I still want to work on. Something that helped a lot was being able to practice in a place away from neighbors so that I could do all the strange warm-ups and experimentation that aren't comfortably afforded to me in my apartment. I have an enormous amount of gratitude to my friend and composer Daniel McCallum for helping make this possible. Please check out his album that he just released titled Retrospective, which pulls together his favorite creations from over the past 10 years. You may hear me on a few. Daniel has also recently been involved with spoken word artist Sekou Andrews and music collective The String Theory, creating a powerful piece that earned him a Grammy nomination last year. I highly recommend checking that out as well. In other news, scoring for the Hazel Dickens documentary is underway, and it's been a huge learning process in file management and organization. I'm now realizing all the work that goes into setting up a system for numerous versions of dozens of different cues shared with multiple people. I was eager to dive right into the sounds, but instead had to spend a day and a half compiling cue sheets and organizing project templates. This will make it much easier to keep focus on the music in the future when files start to build up. And lastly, other huge news, I'm preparing an album. The idea to record a collection of melancholic yet peaceful cover songs has been stewing in my head for the past year. This project is the best way to put my vocal and production skills to the test and in the spotlight. I also believe that addressing this obsession with sad songs will help me move on to make more fun music that is in me too. Right now, I'm compiling a song list and collecting collaborators for the project. I'm still in the early phases, developing a strategy for recording and promoting, but I want you all to be the first to know. By sharing this with you all, it helps keep me accountable in making this project actually happen. It's very likely that I will be asking for your engagement during the release, so I will keep you up to date with my progress. Your support here makes everything possible and has been instrumental in keeping me creative. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you soon.